That's John. That's Michael and Dawn and Joe. And we just like to say, welcome everybody, you and you and you, to our music story time today. Now clap your hands. 1, 2, 3. And sing a special orchestra story time with me. Are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, conduct the orchestra. Let's sing that. Join with me. If you're happy and you know it, conduct the orchestra. If you're happy and you know it, then all of you really ought to show it. If you're happy and you know it, conduct the orchestra. Michael, what's the name of your instrument?
This is a string bass.
Oh, if you're happy and you know it, play the string bass. If you're happy and you know it, play the string bass. If you're happy and you know it, then you really ought to show it. Can you show me? If you're happy and you know it, play the string bass. Dawn, what did you bring for us today? A harp. A harp. Ooh. If you're happy and you know it, play the harp. Oh. Can you hear that beautiful music? You will pretty soon. If you're happy and you know it, play the harp. Oh. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, sing with me. If you're happy and you know it, play the harp. That's what we're going to do all now, everybody. If you're happy and you know it, sing with me. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Let's conduct the orchestra. Play the string bass. Play the harp. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Give yourselves a hand. Now it's time for story time. Let's get started. Guess what? I brought my friend Bitsy. I've had Bitsy since I was 1 year old. And Bitsy said, Joe, the Orlando Chamber Orchestra is coming for their teddy bear story time. Can I come? And I said, of course, Bitsy. So I shook out the mothballs, and Bitsy came today. And Bitsy, you know what the story's about today? It's about a little with a beautiful red hood named Little Red Riding Hood. And her granny. Big, bad. Oh! And the hunter who comes to save them all. Introducing Little Red Riding Hood by James Marshall. A long time ago, in a simple cottage beside the deep, dark woods, there lived a pretty child called Red Riding Hood. She was kind and considerate, and everybody loved her. One afternoon, Red Riding Hood's mother called to her, Granny, isn't feeling up to snuff today. She said, so I've baked her favorite custard as a little surprise. Be a good girl and take it to her, will you? Red Riding Hood deep, dark woods. When the custard had cooled, Red Riding Hood's mother wrapped it and put it in a basket. Now, whatever you do, she said, go straight to Granny's. Do not tarry. Do not speak to any strangers. Yes, Mama, said Red Riding Hood. Before long, she was in the deepest part of the wood. Ooh, she said, this is scary. A large wolf appeared. Good afternoon, my dear, he said. Care to stop for a little chat? Oh, gracious me, said Red Riding Hood. Mama said you never speak to strangers. But the wolf had such charming manners. And where are you going, sweet thing, he said. I'm on my way to visit Granny, who lives in the pretty yellow house on the other side of the woods, said the Red Riding Hood. She's feeling poorly, and I'm taking her a surprise. You don't say, said the wolf. Just then he had a delightful idea. No reason, I can't eat them both. Allow me to escort you, he said. You never know what might be lurking about. Oh, you're too kind, said Red Riding Hood. Beyond the forest, they came to a patch of sunflowers. Why not pick a few, said the wolf. Grannies love flowers, you know. But while Little Red Riding Hood was picking a pretty bouquet, that clever wolf hurried on ahead to Granny's house. Who is it? Called Granny. It is I, your delicious, darling granddaughter, said the wolf in a high voice. The door's unlocked, said Granny. Surprise, said the wolf. Granny was furious at having her greeting interrupted. Get out, you horrid thing, she cried. Get out, get out. The wolf wrapped her right up. He didn't even bother to chew. Tasty, he said, patting his belly. So tasty. Just then, he heard footsteps on the garden path. Oh, here comes dessert. And losing no time, he put on Granny's cap and glasses, jumped into bed, and pulled up the covers. Who is it? He called out in his sweetest Granny voice. It is I, your little granddaughter, said Red Riding Hood. The door is unlocked, said the wolf. Hood was distressed at seeing her grandmother so changed. Why, Granny, she said, what big eyes you have. Oh, the better to see you with, my dear, said the wolf. And Granny, what long arms you have. Oh, the better to hug you, my dear, said the wolf. And Granny, what big teeth you have! The better to eat you, my dear, cried the wolf. And he gobbled her right up. I'm so wicked, he said. So wicked. And he really was very enormously pleased with himself. And having enjoyed such a heavy meal, he was soon and cut him open, and out jumped Granny and Red Riding Hood. We're ever so grateful, said Red Riding Hood. That wicked wolf won't trouble you again, said the hunter. It was so dark in there, I just couldn't even read a word, said Granny. Red Riding Hood promised never, ever to speak to another stranger, charming manners or not. And she never, big ones and little ones, ever did. And that was story time today.
Okay, now we have a special treat. We'd like all the children to come up, parents too if you'd like, and play the instruments. And our special thanks to several of our sponsors to make this program possible. All of our educational events are absolutely free and open to the public. And our special thanks to the John T. Burkevich Foundation, the South Dakota Arts Council, the South Dakota Humanities Council, South Dakota Community Foundation, and many of our special donors, Allied Arts. All of our thanks to them. So, we'd like to form a line here, and we'll have another line over here. And all the kids come up and play this.
And big ones and little ones too. Don't